guys, thanks so much for hanging with us again at Clever News. I'm Deidre Behar with my co-host Katie Krause.
Hey guys.
And we're so excited because one of our favorite recording artists, the multi-platinum selling Aubrey O'Day, is sitting with us today in our studio. Okay, so you're currently killing it on the Celebrity Apprentice.
Thank you.
Tell me about the experience. Are you having so much fun with it?
Yeah, I have two different experiences. While I was doing it, I loved being creative every day. I loved constantly having to, fight for my ideas or fight for a direction or fight to create it in enough time. And, watching it, I go back and forth with it because I never realized how judgmental people can be toward, smart women. And I think that when you work hard and you really fought for your mind, you want it to be appreciated by people. So that's kind of been my dilemma in watching it, to see how many people don't really want to see women be that strong.
I had a bit of a bone to pick with Mr. Trump. We're your biggest fans, and we know you as Aubrey the musician, but Mr. Trump made a bit of a condescending remark, and he was like, "Oh, Clay, you're gonna do so well in this competition, it's about a jingle." Right. "Oh yeah, Aubrey, you're a singer too, but I think of you as, the Playboy girl." Right. Are you happy that you have, excelled so far in the competition and you've proven people like Mr. Trump wrong?
To answer your question, I'm glad that I can prove comments like what Mr. Trump said wrong.
Good.
But I don't really care. He doesn't define me.
Right. He's not affecting your record sales.
He doesn't affect my. He doesn't affect my job. He doesn't affect my money. He doesn't affect who I am when I go to sleep. So I don't really care what he thinks about me. But at the end of the day, I think that proving those people wrong is nice, but it's not what I live for.
Okay, cool.
Well, changing the pace of this a little bit, we want to talk about music. All morning, actually all week.
All week.
We've been listening to your new song, Wrecking Ball.
Yay!
It is so adorable. What was the decision, or how did that work? Because it's very different from your past music.
Yeah.
It's not as glitzy and funky and R&B. It's slowed down.
Yeah. Well, I always, when I go into studios with producers, they know I'm a dancer. They, have seen me look sexy, and they constantly want to put me on tracks that are fun and flashy and kind of what's in the clubs now.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of dance records, a lot of house records, a lot of electro records. I try to stay away from those things, especially in my recording now. I've done a lot of them. I have a lot of great ones sitting in my pocket. But
trying something new.
Yeah, and something with more of a message. I mean, I care more about my message than I care about being able to sing, being able to dance, being able to act, being able to do any of the things that I do. I care more that what I say changes somebody's life. So I think with Wrecking Ball, it tells a great story. And a lot of times when you hear relationship songs, they are about, being the victim or about being hurt or angry. And I love that this one was about a relationship that needed to be wrecked, that needed to be taken apart, and that the person singing it or the person feeling it is the one that had to do it.
We're really sort of getting annoyed. We need a full-length album. When can we expect it?
I will do my best to release the music that I have the second that I can.
Will the album reflect the sound of Wrecking Ball?
The album reflects the sound of me.
Okay. Fair.
I think that I played all the way from like heavy drums and urban tracks with really strong pop hooks, which is what Danity Kane basically did, all the way to super pop-driven tracks like Wrecking Ball. I record across the board, and usually it's more of an R&B sounding track with a strong pop through line. But I go everywhere. I mean, I have electro records, I have dance records. I just did a dubstep record, which I love.
Which we already love.
Right, yeah, it's so fierce. I mean, I've recorded some amazing tracks. So, it's just a matter of time, and it's a matter of how and when.
Are there any collaborations that you can tease, whether it's a producer you worked with? Are we going to see maybe a Pia duet?
I would, people have been saying that to Pia and I. We would for sure sing together. I adore Pia. Like, I don't meet very many people in this industry that I adore.
You really do want to
genuinely
do a Pia
am putting
collaboration.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm genuinely putting the strongest endorsement on Pia.
Well, we read that you're working on a Vegas show.
Yeah.
Is this true?
We're moving forward in the creative right now and the music of it, etc. I mean, I want a lot of original music, a lot of I want to bring a different crowd into my show, and I want my show to be the thing that leads them into the clubs. You know, I want it to be
Yeah.
like a progression of dinner, Aubrey show, into the club.
Oh, cool. Would you ever consider working with Diddy musically in the future?
Absolutely.
And finally, please indulge me and tell me that a Danity Kane reunion would maybe be on the horizon in the near future, distant future, anything.
I can only answer for myself with this. I would do it in a second. I would do it tomorrow. I would do it 5 days ago. I think that none of us will be as amazing as we were in that group.
Don't say that.
Well, listen, we all are amazing in our own way. I'm not taking that away from any of us. But we were a force to be reckoned with when we were all together. If I ever have anything, if my voice is ever the word, I will have us back together.
Well, we want to thank you so much for being here today. I know you're a busy girl, but we're huge fans of The Apprentice. You guys make sure you watch it every Sunday night on NBC. We're certainly rooting for Aubrey. I hope you are too, obviously.
Duh!
Yes.
And if you haven't already, go buy Wrecking Ball on iTunes now. I'm Deidre Behart with Katie Krause and Aubrey O'Day. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.